The Trypillya power plant near Kyiv has been destroyed. I was quite worried, actually, about this, and so I was somewhat relieved to get a message from one of my Ukrainian friends who lives in Kyiv, or just outside Kyiv, and his power still seems to be functioning. It doesn't make it any better to stomach this news of the attack by Russia, because in the end, the attack on a power plant is an attack on the civilian population, and there isn't really a way in which Russia can wriggle out of its responsibility and say, "Oh, we were attacking a military installation and the civilian structure got in the way." Russia has been systematically and deliberately sabotaging, targeting, destroying Ukraine's energy system and its grid. And the transformer, the turbines, the generators in the power station near Kyiv have been completely destroyed in a huge airborne attack. I don't think it can be justified. I don't think, even in its wildest efforts to promote this as a crusade by the righteous against the irreligious, against those people who are bolstered by foolish Western individual states, groups of states who want to sabotage Russia's mighty power. I don't think even then it can be presented as anything other than a nasty, mealy-mouthed attack on defenseless civilians. This is Putin at his best. This is Putin at his best. Now, does Putin exist? Well, we've gone through this again and again and again. I think Putin's in the Smeg fringe, propping up a few bags of Smedley HP peas, frozen peas. But at the same time, Putin, the concept, and Putin, the doppelganger, can continue for years, because Putin has always been an artificial creation by a series of groups within and around the Kremlin. And Putin is a manufactured commodity. For the Putin of today, there will be a Putin for tomorrow, as there was a Putin yesterday. And that is the problem. It's not a matter of replacing this particular puppet, it's a matter of replacing the regime. And that requires slightly more than a fixed election or an unfixed election. It requires a change of heart. And maybe if people in Russia sit back and look at the squalor of attacking civilian structures in neighboring Ukraine, when so many of the Russian troops, the Russian people, the Russian government have Ukrainian citizens in their pedigree, in their family tree. They're all related. This is a mean and spineless war, and it needs to come to an end.